Hi, this is Adam Gussow from Satan and Adam, and we're going to continue in the vein of the last lesson. We're talking about ways of, well, I was talking about ways of kind of fancying up that two-hole draw. But the thing I did, that second thing, is a little bit different than the first thing I was showing you guys, right? The simple thing I was showing you was simply a way of keeping the beat with a little bit of chord action while you're mostly hitting on that two-hole draw. All right. What I want to talk about now is just a syncopated chord rhythm that I do. Now, there's a basic chord rhythm, and you can find lots of other guys online who are going to tell you how to do this, which is just what I call the da-da-ta-ta rhythm. You're going da-da on the in-breath and ta-ta on the out-breath. And I'm using the 1, 2, and 3-hole chord. Let's get a good sounding chord. Fat lips. In fact, little mini diagnostic lesson. If you do the holes 1, 2, and 3 draw, and your chord sounds like this, most people's do. Okay? Your lips are too close together. You need to make them fat. You need to adjust the shape of your mouth till you get the sweetest sounding chord. I always think of an ear of corn with the niblets lining up. Of course, that's what the harp looks like, but that's the way I visualize it in terms of the sound I want. Everything lined up. You can adjust where your tongue is in your mouth, right? If it's really far forward, thin sound, and if you pull it back, so you can thin it out by putting your tongue close to the harp. And then when you pull your tongue back, okay. So here's the da-da-ta-ta rhythm. Now, here's a subtlety. There are other guys on the web I see teaching this rhythm, but here's something I wish somebody had shown me, because when I tried to do that rhythm, all right, this is what I used to get. And I used to try to blow too much air through the harp. The harp's slightly more efficient on the draw chord than on the blow chord. Remember that. What that means is you can draw in a lot of air, but when you're trying to get that same amount of air back out, right, you need to let the harp slide away from your lips just a little. You need to let a little air go, not just through the harp. 80% is going through, but 10% is going above and 10% is going below. This is very important, and it's more important the faster you play. All right, so the da-da-ta-ta rhythm, don't try to blow all that air through the harp with your lips firmly on it. Release your lips a little bit on the out-breath. This makes an incredible difference. It's one of those subtleties I said I was going to try to show you guys. Notice that upper lip. In fact, it's mostly above the harp. I don't do too much below, but I release that upper lip a little bit. Now, that's a great rhythm to have, all right? But you got to go further. You got to start to put in some syncopation. What's syncopation? It simply means that you're going to stress or accent the upbeat. And a lot of the most interesting stuff on harp, at least for me, when I was a late 20-something trying to figure this stuff out, when Nat Riddles had come into my life, when I was going and hearing William Clark live and James Cotton live, and Butterfield, my first gig in New York, 1985, Butterfield was in the bar getting trashed at the bar. This is the old Mills Tavern on Greenwich Village. Butterfield walked by me, trashed. He had a black leather jacket, he had his blue jeans, walked by me, nice playing, man. Goes to the men's room. I thought, Paul Butterfield's taking a piss in the men's room. And it's my first gig as a harp player in New York. Unbelievable. Anyway, sorry about that interruption. This is a true story. He died within the year, I think. Anyway. Okay, so here's the syncopation I'm talking about. This is the stuff that got to me, and I said, what is that? And this is the stuff I'm trying to teach you guys. You know who does this? Dr. Ross, Dr. Isaiah Ross, was a one-man band. I think he was from Memphis or Arkansas, Southern guy. Now you hear that kick? When guys like Nat and Dennis and everybody else out there doing tongue blocking does it, they do the same. They do it with tongue blocking. Okay, so there's two ways of doing it. My way works well. I think their way works great. So you take your pick. But the key thing is to add syncopation to your harmonica playing. All right? Excuse me. So what am I doing? I'm going to slow it way down. This is what I'm going to do. Let me try that again. I'm still getting it wrong. I can't even remember my own playing. Take two. Hi, this is Adam Gussow. We're going to try this again. We're going to have to take three. I'm going to get this. I don't have it now, but I will get it. I'll be back with you for the next lesson. This is a horrible way to end a lesson with the teacher saying he doesn't remember how to play this rhythm, but I'll have it next time I see you. Take care.